After almost 2 years of back and forth between KSI and Logan Paul, a fight that ended in a majority draw, diss tracks and insults.
You smell like herpes.
On November 9th, the rematch finally happened and the beef was settled with a big win for KSI.
Yeah!
Round 4, Logan basically grabs KSI and punches him in the back of the head, which gets him 2 points taken off his score. Had he not done that, the result might have been different. But it's simple arithmetic. X minus 2 equals Logan Paul losing. And after all that math practice...
What is 7 times 8? 11 times 11. Answer me what 9 times 9 is.
Who would have thought that math would get the best of Logan Paul?
I don't feel like a 2-point foul with no warning was warranted. But I'm new to this sport, so I don't know.
I mean, that and sneezing.
You can hear my voice. I'm sick. I woke up sick. I've been sick for the past 3 days. The first thing I did this morning was sneezed 3 times, and then I've been sneezing throughout the whole day.
I don't know if I'm watching a boxer at a post-fight press conference or a kid telling his mom why he can't go to school today.
You can hear my voice. I'm sick. I woke up sick. The first thing I did this morning was sneezed 3 times.
So KSI has won, Logan Paul has lost. It's over. But in all actuality, I wouldn't call either of them a loser per se. They put on a great show, neither of them got hurt, neither of them was definitively knocked out, which means they get to walk away with their egos intact. And both of them got a big bag of money when the night was over. And we're gonna take a look at the numbers. We'll also talk about why Jake Paul was crying backstage after the fight was over. But first, I wanna thank the sponsor of today's video, wix.com/go/AndreZerba. Create your own website with Wix. It's a great service if you're looking to start an e-commerce business, promote an event, showcase your portfolio or your music, and it's completely free to start using the link down below. We're gonna talk more about it at the end, but for now, let's get back into our video. So the rematch happened. It was an exciting fight. It went the whole 6 rounds, which was surprising, because there were multiple scenarios that could have gone down. A lot of people expected Logan Paul to be the early aggressor and get the KO in the first couple of rounds. Alternatively, KSI was expected to take his time until Logan Paul got tired and knock him out in the later rounds, when in reality, both of them took a completely unpredictable route. It was KSI that came out swinging at first. Logan Paul kept jabbing, but maintained his energy unlike the first time they fought. Both of them showed improvement, both had a better strategy than before, and both were a lot more adaptable this time around. And everybody knew Logan Paul was the favorite in terms of odds and predictions. Even betting sites had Logan as the favorite, over 3 times more likely to win against KSI. But despite all odds, it was KSI's willpower and determination in the end that got him the W. Rick Ross himself posted on Instagram, "KSI is a true champion. He went through his personal hurricane in the ring and made it through the storm victorious." I mean, it was all to promote his book, which coincidentally is called Hurricanes, but still, it's pretty cool. And they also shot a music video together for their song Down Like That. KSI is living his best life right now, chilling somewhere on a beach with all the money he's made. And to be honest, I bet Logan Paul is not doing too bad either. Because according to this interview Eddie Hearn gave on SiriusXM, this event generated much more revenue than the first fight.
This was much bigger this time around.
Wow!
So this was the biggest pay-per-view in the UK. I understand that the biggest viewed fight on DAZN Live so far. Big subscription driver as well. And it wasn't just those 2 key territories. It was all these other little territories when we look at the breakdown on Fight TV. You know, Australia, Saudi Arabia, Eastern Europe, Africa. I mean, it was just everywhere. You don't realise the audience that these guys have. These guys have earned the ability to go into any sport or any activity and create a major entertainment event.
My ballpark estimate, based on information from various articles, interviews, and a general understanding of demographics, is they've generated anywhere between $20 to $25 million. And that's not even taking into consideration revenue from advertisers and sponsorships. Altogether, it could go way higher. We know both KSI and Logan got $900,000 in cash, plus a big chunk of pay-per-view buys, ticket sales, and DAZN subscriptions. I think it's safe to say they've easily walked away with $5 million each, at the very least. So this was a big win for YouTube, for boxing, online entertainment in general. The only person who seems to be upset is Jake Paul.
Bro, I said it last year and I'll say it again. If I was in that ring this year, I would have won the fight.
In the video, Jake Paul claims that Shannon Briggs was a yes man, and instead of bringing the best out of Logan, he just hung around pumping up his ego for publicity and basically sabotaged him when the time came to fight.
I'm saying stop being a yes man. He's not. Bro, 3rd round he comes to me and goes, yo, what the f
are you doing? I was like, I don't know.
You got a yes man in this camp or on your team, but I ain't want to.
Bro, that's a dangerous term to throw around, Jake.
Bro, that's like
you said I told him you don't care if he lose.
That's what you said, bro. It's on the microphone. You got a mic on, right?
Let's say you misheard that.
How about be like, hey, here's what combo I think you should do. When he jabs, the overhand right is right there. Versus being like, this is your pro debut. It's fine if you lose. You're mic'd up. Run it back.
Now, Shannon Briggs claims he never said to Logan, I don't care if you lose. But it's right there in the footage. And I heard it live as the fight was happening. I was like, wait a minute, did Shannon Briggs just say, I don't care if you lose? In the 5th freaking round? Even the commentators were laughing at it.
This is your first pro fight. I don't give a f if you don't win. You gotta settle down, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and let your punches go.
Yeah, would you agree with that? I don't care. It's the first time I've heard a trainer say, I don't care if you lose.
So as much as Logan is taking Shannon's side on this, I do think that Jake Paul is in the right here. Telling your fighter, I don't care if you lose, while he's still in the fight is the very definition of sabotage. And even though none of this really matters, after all, KSI is the definitive winner. It's done. The reason I think this video by Jake Paul is important is because it tells a story. It shows how involved he is in the beef still. And let's not forget, his name was the first that came out of KSI's mouth.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls, I don't care. Bring it.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Logan is now checked off. He's done. The only fight that makes sense moving forward has to be KSI versus Jake Paul. For KSI, that means avenging Deji and taking Jake Paul's belt is like putting another stone in his infinity gauntlet. And for Jake Paul, this is a chance for him to avenge Logan. He claims that if he was in the ring instead of his brother, he would have defeated KSI. Well, let's see that. Eddie Hearn, where you at? You've seen the numbers that YouTubers are able to pull. You got the taste, and even KSI himself said he's open to it. He just needs to take a little break from boxing.
His brother has said now he's ready to fight you. What are your thoughts on that? Would you take him in the ring?
I mean, right now I want to just, enjoy myself. I don't want to rush into anything. I want to put the boxing on the back burner just for a bit. Give it a few months and then we'll see. But right now I don't want to rush it.
Now there's also the question of fighting AnEsonGib. Both Gib and Jake Paul have said that they want to fight, and it looks like that may happen sometime early next year. And with these two putting on a show separately, it establishes that it's more than just Logan Paul and KSI. I think this is a side of entertainment that we barely even scratched the surface of. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to see Jake Paul versus AnEsonGib, and then once JJ is ready to come back, KSI versus Jake Paul is an absolute no-brainer. With the correct promotional build-up, it could potentially be larger than anything we've seen so far. I think what KSI and Logan Paul and Joe Weller as well, what all of these guys have achieved is massive, and I doubt it'll stop anytime soon. What's this? Logan Paul is filing an official appeal to overturn the 2-point deduction? What, like a week after the fight has happened? Motherfucker. Now, as traditional sports and entertainment keeps skewing more and more towards the online, I think everyone needs to keep up. And it all starts with building a website. You can be a boxer, a musician, you might have a small flower shop, a clothing line, whatever. Doesn't matter if you're a business or an individual, Wix can help you make the best out of your online presence. They've been kind enough to continue supporting us, so if you're looking to build a website, not only are you helping out this channel by using my custom link, but Wix provides a fantastic service. Whether you're a complete beginner in terms of coding or web design, or you're a professional looking to use the best tools that are available right now. For me, even though I studied web design in college, it was never a career path that I wanted to pursue, which is why I dropped out of college. So even though I'm vaguely familiar with building websites, I could never do it on my own. And when I first used Wix, I was honestly blown away by how intuitive it all was. The drag and drop features are quick to figure out, the interface is smooth, it runs fast, you get tons of options to pick from, with lots of highly customizable templates and widgets. I mean, I basically took a chicken farm presentation template and completely turned it into something else. I added my own slideshows, text, images, videos, widgets, and by the end it looked like something completely new. The service is flexible to whatever your needs might be. A portfolio, a survey, a landing page for upcoming events, music, whatever it is. Wix is the solution for you. And the best part is it's completely free to start. Just go to my custom link in the description. That's wix.com/go wix.co/AndrejCerva and start your free trial today. So once again, thank you to Wix for sponsoring this video. Remember to let me know in the comments what you thought about any of the things discussed in this video. For example, do you think KSI should fight Jake Paul? Do you think Shannon Briggs was a yes man? And how many times did you sneeze today? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.